Hey guys, it's Monday, and Sweet Tea has been asked to respond point by point to things that she thinks she could have done better, that Xylie got right during her disgusting display yesterday, and things that she thinks Xylie missed the mark on. Beans is already cucking the content, insisting that she needs to have her face filled with whipped cream before she gets this kicked off. All right, let's go.
I
thought so.
What is, ooh,
Yeah,
it's not Sweet Tea. What is going on?
Your
hair
hair
looks different.
It's nice though.
I think it's shoved up with the headphones.
It gives it a lot of
it
volume.
Kinda looks cute.
Yeah.
You got like this bump it thing happening.
Oh my god, I remember those. I could never make them work right. Especially when I was younger, my hair was super thin when I was a kid, and I just couldn't get them to look right.
No, but it's volume. What is happening? I kind of like it.
You know, the whole thing where they do like 3v1 on Sweet Tea all the time. I'm not a Sweet Tea fan, you guys. I'm not. Because I don't particularly like that Keem keeps selecting people who are wet behind the ears, who need a lot of training up, who are not ready for this, right? And he's trying to reward people within the universe who are actually paid members, etc., which technically is against YouTube terms of service, to reward people with roles on your channel based on whether or not they're paying you. I'm just saying, Keem, you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. But, you know, here we got Glammy, who is, I think, 46 or something. And Wonder Woman, I think she's in her 40s as well. Xylie, it just turned 50. You got all these old biddies that have been coming after your new talent. And then you put this undue pressure on her that she's got to respond to a 3-hour rent-free living in Xylie's head fucking drag fest yesterday. Okay. So, Glammy, why don't you give us your best thigh master pitch? Come on, bitch. Seriously. You're not designed well for this network.
Thank you. I had a bad day. Lord, I left
Bad
my
day or
camera.
bad week?
Ain't that the truth? I left my camera outside and I didn't realize it because I went from my mom's house to my freaking apartment, and I just found it this morning, and I'm thank God it works.
Ah, okay. Oh, we're doing the thing.
Did you get anything for the challenge, Sweet Tea?
I got whipped cream.
Okay. Do you have something
I
to
can
put
spray it on
some cream in?
Yeah, I just put it on this pie plate.
Has to go on your face, right?
Oh, please be careful. I don't want you to.
I've never done this before.
Never, ever?
Kitty.
No.
Kitty.
Well, so far you only have to do it once because it was only from Mr. Boom Boom Pow. And maybe the cake.
My kid's trying to eat cake.
Who? Kid? Your kid?
My kid.
You know what? Beans, that was some bullshit. You should have said, Sweet Tea, you can sit with this one out because you've got something heavy that you need to respond to. God damn, you're a bitch. You cannot work with women. You have yet to work successfully with an all-female cast without trying to bully and chase off your co-hosts.
Hey, my kitty. I have a kitty, and it's eating the cake.
I thought you only had a dog.
I did. Well, it's a long story. Okay, you have to. But my makeup is so pretty.
That's why I didn't wear makeup. You think I'm putting
I know.
makeup
I
for
didn't
this
think
shit?
of it. I forgot of it, and I was just
Is
like,
this
oh,
like
dolls, I
good,
gotta
or
be
should I
all
do like the whole pan? I don't want to waste, and I don't want to get all over myself.
Yeah, that looks good.
I've been having cramps, so I just have like my heating pad on.
Well, I don't give a shit. Every woman on the planet, except for those who have had hysterectomies or gone through menopause, has the same issues as you, Beans. I don't care if you got a heating pad on your waist right now. It doesn't fucking matter to me. Take some goddamn Midol and shut the fuck up.
Like full fucking blast, scorching me alive in my lower regions. I'm just gonna cream pie myself.
Wow.
It's not a day unless you have some lower region burning.
Burning? No. More cream? Okay, wait. I only listen to Sterling. She's my boo. Or somebody if they donate.
This will wake us up this morning, ladies.
I only listen to people if they donate. Okay, whore.
We're never gonna get through the entirety of the show if you put the whole pan in the pan.
I'm not putting the whole. I'm just.
I about put the whole can in
Both
too.
you are overachievers. Okay.
Wait, I was almost about to do it with my glasses on. That would have been bad. This is going to be so silly. We're going to have cream on our face while Sweet Tea's trying to be really serious talking about Xylie.
The last time I had freaking.
Yeah, so silly. It's gonna be so silly, Beans. You couldn't possibly be setting her up for failure. You couldn't possibly be trying to sabotage this situation right now.
Paint on my face while I was like trying to be serious.
Wait, can I like,
It's always what happens with cosplay.
can I Dairy Queen this?
All right.
Are we
In the
going to
face,
count
right?
3 or something?
Okay,
God.
1, 2, 3. Oh, what the-
Oh God.
it's delicious though. I better not break out. Wait, that's not enough.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty weak. It only ended up in one little tiny stripe on the front of your face there, Beans.
That's fine.
I can't do it again. Donate another 10 and I'll do it again. Wait. Okay, Sweet Tea.
Yeah.
So what went on yesterday? We didn't see the stream.
LOLCOW Live or Rewind or...
Why are you wiping it off?
Are we not supposed to?
No.
Shut up. Oh my God. Let her respond like Keem instructed her to do so. And nobody believes that you were unaware of what happened yesterday.
Okay.
Wear it like a badge of honor, girl.
This is
All right.
delicious.
It is.
I know, right?
I'm going to swap it off my mouth. Okay. On Rewind, I hadn't watched it, and then when I got on LOLCOW Live, they said that they were like, Xylie was spitting facts and saying just like really good criticism against me. So I sat down and watched it last night, and she literally didn't say anything that wasn't already discussed, and when it was discussed earlier on, it was in greater detail. It just felt like rehashing a bunch of. My socks weren't blown off. I'll tell you that much.
Were you expecting your socks to be blown off? Like, what were you expecting?
Yeah. Well, Keemstar said that it was like so good. She owned me, and I just watched it the whole time thinking. I think he probably just said that to get me riled up because
No,
it wasn't.
She did. She did a really good job. Like, she laid it all out.
Glammy, she did not do a really good job. Nor are you doing a really good job. You guys look like old biddies picking on the younger, more attractive talent.
Okay, can people explain how you think that she did a bad or good job? I have the
People, can you fucking let Sweet Tea do what she was instructed to do? For fuck's sake, Beans. Don't get Glammy cucking the content too.
Over all of the old.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Going over all the old stuff about me. It was just like the stuff that was covered when it happened, but like condensed and just like not as good. And she didn't say any like new information or have any new takes on the information. Like I thought she was gonna like really own me. Like I was gonna be dirt by the end of it, at the end of it with the way people were talking. But I was very disappointed.
You were.
Okay, so where do you want to start? Where do you want to start when it comes to that whole stream? Because you put a lot of timestamps, and they're timestamps, not even like clips.
I didn't want to play them all. I just wanted to you to have the option to play one or two that correspond if you wanted to.
Well, that's why I said, girl, like, if you're going to have all these timestamps, like, don't have them all highlighted. Like, highlight the most important ones that you, like, want it to be shown.
Notes. There really wasn't important.
You know what? Shut up, Beans. She was put under a lot of pressure to get this done. And you, personally, have been rallying the entire universe to attack her. So, knock it off.
Ones, though, like, to me, they all were the equally... just nothing burgers.
Right?
But, let me see. Okay, who wants me to... Okay, I wrote down Xylie says I go on all the shows for sympathy. I'm new, and if another show wants me to come on, I'm going to, get on the show.
You don't seem like you're actually mad about this.
So, no, because all the shit was just like lukewarm. There was no tearing down. It's hard for me to respond to it.
Why, if it's so lukewarm and you don't care, why do you want to spend like half of the show talking about this?
Beans, she was told to do so by Keem. Do you respond to your boss at all? Do you follow his instruction? Or are you constantly going to act like this is your show? She's not an equal to me. He told her straight up that he doesn't care what you think. That she will respond today on Dolls.
You gotta get mad. You gotta be like, fuck you, Xylie. I'm not a fucking bitch. I'm not stupid. Your response was fucking lukewarm, goddamn crypt keeper. You gotta be like that. And I'm not even yelling. I'm very low energy today. I'm dying on the inside.
Oh,
yeah, I was up all night watching the damn thing and trying to find the part that was so damn good against me, and it just never fucking came.
The whole thing was a masterpiece, really.
Okay, if you watch it and you know all about it, tell me a certain clip and I'll respond to it. Tell me what she said.
Clip? You want me to pull a timestamp?
No, you don't have to do that. I've got the timestamps. Just tell me what it was about and I'll be able to pinpoint where it is.
The fact that she was saying that you pop up on all the shows, that was a good point. That you pop up on other shows in sympathy bait.
Every single one of you do that. Glammy, you literally have run the entire network, jumping on shows and overstaying your welcome. And getting to the point where people donate to kick you. Fuck off.
Dude, you went on Nerds.
No, do that especially when you're new. Yeah. Yes, all the shows that I've been on asked me to come.
Ozzy?
I'm not going to... Yes, Ozzy did, too. All of
Nerds,
them.
all of them?
I think we discussed this. I think we discussed this kind of yesterday, where like I told you, like, okay, all the shows can ask you to come, but you have to be like really smart about it and use like optics, as Xylie says, to like really think of like.
Yeah, because Beans wants to control the messaging, and she's the only one that's allowed to do that. Show hop to discuss what happens on Dolls and trash her co-hosts.
How would this look?
I try to.
Best in the eyes of the viewer, because if you're going on every single show, I think a lot of people get like fatigue about the same like drama over and over again, because it's just like it's not even other people's opinion. Like, yeah, some people may chime in, but it's most of the time just you talking about the drama over and over again. And then let's just say
down that day, of course everybody's going to talk about it if it's hot news. Like, and if they're going to be talking about it, I'd rather myself be there so I can put things into context or whatever. It helps both parties.
I almost pied my entire self.
Oh, Jesus.
But
yeah,
so
most of the shows when they start, they usually start off with the hot drama of the LCU. That's what usually happens. Like, you kind of talk about that a little bit, you go into it, and then you just kind of move on from everything else. That seems to be like, just because everybody likes to have the opinions of all the hosts. That makes sense. But
should we just get rid of Music Monday and just watch the whole fucking thing? Because you're not giving me any specifics that you want. I know, I want to do Music Monday too, but
I want to discuss this, but Rastov said that I need to discuss it, and I thought, this is going to be great. It's going to be a hell of an exposed video. I'll have a lot to talk about, but I swear to God, it was nothing. I couldn't get anything from it. Like, it was all the same shit that everyone has said prior, just said in a different way over and over again.
She's not wrong. It was a rehashing of things that have already happened, and yet somehow Beans and Xylie's network keeps bringing the shit back up over and over and over again, just to make everybody relive how Sweet Tea maybe doesn't have the best vocabulary and didn't respond in a way that they precisely liked, right? And Glammy, you have no fucking business. Like, seriously. You're like, I love my Doc team. When, in fact, Buff Weeb got trashed by Gafgarian on day one and told that he better be better than you. Okay? You have had complaints from docket teams before. So you have no business acting like you're, oh, I love it. What do you have, like, no fucking memory? Are you to the stage of your life that you have dementia?
Think maybe you didn't get anything out of it because you don't want to take the accountability?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly why I feel that way, or Glammy.
Xylie.
Okay. My brains are scrambled. I was up all night freaking watching this stupid shit to make sure I had everything wrote down and figured out.
And like, I understand that you think that every single time that we tell you things, it's like us attacking you. But you see how frustrating it is whenever we're like trying to put in some work and then like we see you in main chat or we see you on live instead of like doing the 2 questions that you were supposed to do.
Beans. Oh, I broke up with Grim today. He texted me. Let me make the rounds of all the shows so I can, gain sympathy from the entire network about how Grim dumped me. Oh my God, I'm so sad that lazy ass dude who didn't shower and was wearing undershirts on every show and spiraling out of control. He was the love of my life. He was the love of my life. And I'm so sorry that he treated me this way. I mean, it was apparent that I was pressuring him into trying to marry me. But, it just didn't work out.
I'm supposed to tell Keemstar no when he wants me to come on live now.
Girl, that
Seriously.
has nothing to do. Look, bitch,
That
I'm showing
Super chatted
TTS.
$9.99. As the most handsome and richest man in the server, I would like to claim one of you as my Discord kitteen. Can someone give me a membership, by the way? My dad hasn't paid me yet. Hard.
Can spend $10 for the super chat, but not the $10 for the membership. I just think that's so funny.
My dad hasn't paid me yet.
Because he works with
That's
I'm pretty sure he works with his parents because he does like this diamond thing in like I don't know some state, and then he sent me like a bunch of like rings and stuff, or it was just one, but like it was weird, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You lost me
Your
at the
face is
ostrich.
burning.
Your face is burning.
Face was burning?
Yeah.
It's whipped cream.
Couldn't you possibly like turn off the TTS for a second and just let her focus on this? Or are you just going to keep interrupting her the whole time?
You probably have like a broken
itchy.
like skin barrier. You need to like put lotion on and make sure that you rebuild it. Don't use retinols and stuff. So real quick, yeah, the only thing that we asked of you is like number one song that was out when you were born. Nothing. First song you have ever caught on to, i.e. remembered lyrics to. Nothing. That's literally all we asked of you yesterday.
And yesterday she was getting dragged by Xylie. So, what the fuck? Beans, she is your co-host. You are equals in the scenario. If she is instructed by Keem to do something for the show, that will take precedence over your petty fucking bullshit docket.
You can take the 2 seconds.
I don't know how to answer those. I don't know how to answer either one of those. I don't remember what the first song I ever listened to
You go into Google and you say, I was born this year. What was the most popular song then? And it shows up. You don't even have to click links because the AI does it for you.
Oh my god.
But I can tell you right now what the most popular song was. I think it was that song.
Don't think, Google it. We'll do our job for you. Your job. We'll do it for you right now on live.
Shut up.
No, don't tell me to shut up. I'm literally being so serious.
No, you're being stupid again. You're getting hung up on dumbass shit. Fuck's sake.
Oh my god, you're literally a child.
I'm trying to get this goddamn stupid Xylie stuff and make it interesting. I could not do it. I've been playing. I wrote down all the stuff about fucking the artists and stuff that we were gonna do a tier list for. I already had that set out. Like, I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. I don't have to listen to every fucking thing the docket team tells me to fucking do. Especially when I've got that much to do with the whole Xylie and fucking, the other thing I was
You didn't even start doing it until late last night.
No, I didn't.
She wasn't told to do it until late last night, Beans. Look, I'm on the West Coast, so it was a little earlier in the evening for me. But it was already starting to get pretty late at the time that she was told to drop everything and do this.
I started doing the stuff about the writing down the hosts and the facts and stuff, or the artists and the facts. I started doing that at like fucking 3 or 4.
So
it's not giving me a specific song.
that was it. I pulled up. I typed in what was the top song on
Macarena. It says Macarena.
There you go. 2 seconds. Not that hard.
But that's a stupid song. That's like just a nothing song. That's like.
Girl, do you know how many like those calendars? You know how you get those Disney calendars?
Shut up, Glammy. You're practically my age, which means you were in the bars when that was a big song, and how it was. You know, people would try and hype it up by dancing on tables and shit. And most of us were so over it that we're like, fuck this bullshit. I'm just gonna get a drink, sit down, and wait for the bullshit to be over.
Get calendars that have like your months and when you check your month. And then Meg usually always has ones that I don't like. I never really get
I'm like, you say that you did this part, but like, where is it? Because I'm clicking on Twisted Tea Facts and I'm clicking and all I get is this photo.
I didn't want to put any of my stuff in that docket because I'm afraid that they'll fuck with it.
Nobody's gonna fuck with it, dude. If you're not gonna do your job, if you're not gonna trust anybody, then why are you here? That's the point that I'm trying to get across.
If we can still do the show without it,
or you can give it to me, and if I can put it in.
Sweet Tea, you need an ally who can help you build your own docket team. You need your own ally because clearly Beans is pulling the same bullshit that Zay Suited did on Buffweeb and on Glammy. Okay? So you need your own docket team.
And if anybody deletes it, which I doubt that anybody will because everybody just wants the success of the show, you put it in again. That's it. Not that hard.
What was the little doll for?
I don't know. It looks like Ariana Grande, but I'm not sure. Does this look like Ariana Grande to you guys?
I don't know. It looked like a Monopoly piece.
Well, yes, but what does Monopoly piece look like, Glammy? Gosh darn it.
Yeah, I put that in there.
so fast.
I didn't want you guys to see it until after I asked the question. I was going to ask what board game Ariana Grande's favorite is.
She went on Met.
So you can put in.
Y'all know it's Monopoly now.
You can put in that picture, and it wasn't deleted, but you can't put in the other stuff.
That was before everybody started attacking me. Even though I was saying yes sir, no sir the entire time.
Yes, so nurse. Do you want me to delete the whole docket chat? Because I will.
Oh God.
If you feel like it.
No, that's not the point. Anyways, let's get to this Xylie stuff because I want to get to Music Monday. I was excited.
Yeah, let's get it covered.
Me too. I want to do Music Monday too.
Okay, so Xylie said that I was super smart and that I act like I'm stupid or whatever, especially in front of Keemstar. And I was thinking, what does she want me to do? You know, like sit there and tell Keemstar he's an asshole or something? Like, of course you're going to be respectful to your boss.
Well, Sweet Tea. Glammy was cucking the content on Tech Talk last night because she's never heard the word moot before. And so she needed to interrupt CD-ROM and try and make jokes that were not landing about a moot point. You dumb bitch.
It doesn't make much sense. And she does the same thing. She'll sit back and listen and like take his criticism and stuff. But that's a nothing.
Yeah.
Allegation or.
Yeah, but she also, when she gets mad at him, she's very, able to go, "Hey, Kim, I love you."
Yeah, and he calls her a cunt, and then feels like he needs to give her ass pats to calm her down. I don't think he's exactly happy with how he has to manage Xylie in this universe either, okay?
Fuck you, that's wrong. You know what I mean?
Let's actually listen to the clip the way that she says it. So this was 7:15.
To get her personal information. This is where I noticed that Sweet Tea is not as fucking dumb as what everybody tries to think.
But why does she say
We're
that?
gonna start with the first one. And the first one was Xylie supposedly trying to get her...
Supposedly Xylie. This chick is 50 and she is dumb as fuck. Okay? She is dumb as fuck. And the only reason that she is surviving on this network is because Billy's got her on his coattails.
Personal information. This is where I noticed that Sweet Tea is not as fucking dumb as what everybody tries to think. Just because she's got that Appalachian freaking accent, people automatically think she's dumb. That girl's not dumb. She knows how to say things without saying it. She knows exactly what group of words to put together to...
You were hostile and aggressive, and you did threaten her. You threatened to go through everything to find out everything that she's said. That's so fucking obsessive, you weirdo.
Spell out what she's trying to say.
Facts. It's melting.
And people fall for it. At least they did it a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knows exactly what the hell she's doing. 100%.
Cool. So what do you say about that? That you know exactly what you're doing and this is like a ploy or something?
That's a compliment, man. You know, saying that I'm smart enough to be able to like manipulate all these people and go far in the universe because I'm so smart and able to do all this stuff. I was proud about it.
You were proud that she's calling you manipulative to get your way?
She didn't really say.
I think that Sweet Tea is taking the right approach here. That, look, if you're going to give me ass pats for my intelligence, then I'll take them. I'll take them. And Glammy, you should sit this one out. Like, let her do the thing that she was asked to do. Like, shut up.
Manipulative, you know, but it helps. That's what she thinks. If she thinks I'm smart enough to pull that off, then hell, I must be doing something right.
But then you want to come at everybody else and tell me that I'm manipulative when I'm not like that at all, and you are going to tell her that you're proud.
Yeah, you are. You are. I've been watching LOLCOW universe material now since the Foodie Beauty interview that happened in December. And Glammy regularly hops onto all the other shows and overstays her welcome. People kick her with donations.
I want to be pied.
You gonna be what?
I want to be pied.
Okay. I just
What next, Sweet Tea?
Her saying the whole like I say something without saying it or whatever. Like, I can't help how everybody else wants to interpret things I say. Like, even in, like, when you're reading a book or something, a lot of people will interpret the same sentence so many different ways. I can't control how people feel about the words that I use.
No.
Especially when I'm not using the words that they're accusing me of using. I believe that's fucked up to do.
Yeah, but I think the point for that part is that, yes, people can take what you say and, like, twist it or interpret it in a way. Like, for example, it recently happened to me.
Oh, you're going to turn this about you. You specifically have put the emphasis on the wrong syllable on purpose to try and make one of her sentences sound more sexual than it was.
Where I made a statement, it was a bad statement. I did rescind that statement. I made a statement, and then I did a separate statement afterwards, but people were relating this statement to that statement. It's like, no, I was talking about this, ended there, then I said something else, and it was because of what was happening, not because these two go together. In general, that's gonna...
Well, that was super coherent. What is your value right now? Can we please let Sweet Tea address what happened, for fuck's sake?
Happen. But when it comes to, like, majority of, like, how somebody takes something, like, that was a whole... Oh, it's starting to, like, coagulate on my face. When it comes to the whole... Nice. When it coagulates. Hell yeah.
I love that word.
Coagulation.
The viscosity of it is really getting to me. So when it comes to, like, how majority people interpret what you say, or, like, what they get from what you say, that's the important part. And that's why we need to be very careful being, like, online.
Well, you're right. Perceptions are everything. And that's why you are perceived as cucking the content, as somebody who has tried to turn themselves into like some sex schooner on the network. This is our perception of you now, Beans.
People, because if I say, there's like a specific example that people use. Like, I didn't say that she did this, but,
like the whole around it and make the statement sound like what it is, but not saying the word. You're still alluding to what it is. Just because you didn't say the word doesn't negate.
Xylie came after her when Xylie was drunk as fuck and tried to pull her gangster, which she can't even pull off, but she most certainly does threaten people. And I'll tell you, since I've been covering this stuff recently, I have been targeted. And why would I get targeted? I have a small channel. So why have I gotten targeted with trolls? Why have I gotten targeted with troll networks that want to spread medical misinformation about me? You telling me that that's not going outside of the LCU to find information?
The fact that you said
that basically this person is that thing. I think that's like what she was talking about.
I think that's really dangerous to like try to tell people that they can turn anything that someone says into whatever they want.
TTS.
The mass majority believes it.
I can't pass up a $10 pie smash.
Oh, hell yeah. $10 pie smash. Y'all ready?
Oh, yeah.
Should I have more?
My pie is like liquid already.
Cream going.
You can pour it out. That's why we got like a whole can just in case. But I want it a little liquidy.
We're gonna pinky up on the cake and just...
Okay.
Here we go.
have I mentioned that, like, when I go underwater, when I'm swimming underwater, I have to pinch my nose because anything getting in my nose is, like, a very big, like, phobia.
You have not
phobia.
mentioned that.
Yeah.
Why didn't you have, like, a snorkel for this?
I can't. You have to pinch your nose because you live on the East Coast and you're going to get flesh-eating bacteria. Shut the fuck up and move on.
Yes, then. You should have had a snorkel, and that way you would have felt better.
Girl, this is, like, half an
Go in
inch
your
deep.
nose?
It depends. You look silly.
I do.
know.
You look like a grandpa.
I look like Santa Claus.
Me too, or me?
Okay, wait. I don't want to get it on my headphones.
Okay. Yes. you look like you're Santa Claus. You got the little...
Why
I
is
look
it
like
scary?
an old man Santa Claus with a big nose. I forget who was on here that said I had a
Get
big nose.
Do I need to, like,
I
angle
never
my...
had that insecurity. I think it was Tina. And she
Yeah,
said I
I
had a big
always-
nose.
Every single AI thing that ends up happening ends up showing me with a big nose. I feel like I always give off bird vibes.
I think me and you have the same basic shaped nose. Mine might be a little bit wider, but yeah, I've always thought mine was kind of birdish too.
Yeah, I mean, low key, we kind of. Do we look similar?
When I first came on here, a lot of people kept saying we did, but
Yeah, could be like a distant cousin or something.
did you guys hear about stupid the skinny Voldemort from Milkers, like trying to message Keem or something on
We don't know
LOLCOW
her.
Live? She was trying to like get clout or something. She was like, "Oh, I forget what she said, but it was funny. I wish I
Oh, that's
remembered."
cute, Beans.
What?
Roxy apparently contacted Keem and said she was gifted a membership and thought it was funny because when she was on Milkers, it was a successful show. She's not wrong, you guys.
I'm
you
trying
go.
to get it, like, all over my face, but
You're trying to
I have to, like, angle my forehead in or something.
Putting some whipped cream foundation on.
because it's know.
Oh, shit. I'm dripping.
Oh, she wet.
She
I
went...
wish I would have got some Cool Whip. It would have been a
Mr.
lot
Boom Boom
more
Pound
hard
one
and
super chatted $10.
would
I
have stayed
lost
better.
in the
Miss
field.
Doubtfire.
TTS,
Holding
sorry,
the enemy
TTS.
best I can. Glow Shine is hurt. PETA helping the wounded. Ultra rizzing up the Mothman.
TTS. All right, you know what? If you're gonna keep cucking the contact Beans, then I will just scan through and see if anything gets fucking addressed. Okay, let's see. I've got this in 2 times speed. Let me slow it down a little bit. Trying to figure out if anything gets really addressed here.
13 minutes and 11 seconds.
Final said, I just got here. What's happening? Beans, you got something on your forehead. Really? Where? Can you point it out to me?
You missed a spot right there.
Haven't you
Oh,
heard
sorry.
we're making LOLCOW OS?
I can touch my nose with my tongue. Yeah, I
too.
can. I can put my nose in.
I can too.
I can put my tongue in my nose.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Okay, that's
Okay.
great.
Welcome to our talent show.
Oh, you can.
Okay. Yeah.
Good.
So you're doing a skincare routine? That's funny, Sterling. Anyways,
Hey,
yes,
everybody go for
13.
it,
13. 13
Okay.
what?
13, 11.
Yeah, I almost got you to
She's
say
talking about the God, my spelling is so bad. And
Okay,
So
I'm
here's
just
the
gonna start
hard
from
part.
here.
Let's listen to it
Other
first.
people do my
I'll be
work for
able
me.
to
No,
answer.
other people help me. There's a difference. They don't do all the work for me, but they help me. Okay? And notice I said receipts. I said receipts. Just saying. All we have to do is look up keywords that he said because there's a great finder on like an app. And,
Yeah, I'll save it for myself. Okay.
oh my god, fuck off. You cucked it. You cucked it, Rastoff. Fuck you. Hold on. I'm cracking back.
Alright, give it a
I
second.
can't speed up her and her have this speed up at the same time.
Because I don't care what anybody says,
Just-
but I have all. Okay, so I started talking about the app, right? I don't know
Yeah,
what it's
just
called.
mention
It's
an app.
something. This is what it does. You can go to a YouTube channel and you can look up key phrases and keywords. Okay. They tried to get me to figure out how to use it. I am horrible at technology. It was just way too much work for me. I'm like, fuck that shit. I like to do it old school anyway. I'll go through video by video and just hit the transcripts. All right.
Yet this was when she was completely drunk and threatening Sweet Tea. She threatened that she had some sort of application that she could use to do this and that she had a team of people that would look into Sweet Tea. Okay?
But there's something that knows how to look into the transcripts on what you say in a YouTube video.
Glow_shine super chatted
And all
$9
her
89 cents.
was her.
I've sent
Yes.
Corporal Boom find a tourniquet from PETA. All he had was morphine. We back in the fight. Oh god, incoming pie.
Incoming pie.
Hey, I need more cake. Hang on. I need to
I'll
take
put
another
some more in my bowl. But while we're doing this, the whole thing about
getting bombed with
everybody
pie. I like this like
doesn't
war
matter.
going. This war going on in the background. We're just getting bombed with pies.
I don't know where my whipped cream was.
Yes, continue. Sorry.
You couldn't just set aside 15 minutes, Beans. Give her 15 minutes to address it uninterrupted without pie in her face. Literally with pie in her face. That is how you wanted to present her rebuttal. Disgusting.
I'm being distracted by the pie.
Yeah, I'm getting thrown off so bad. Okay. So, everybody's like, oh, well, Sweet Tea is a problem because her words aren't clear enough. People can interpret them wrong. I truly interpreted what she said as just how she said it, too. I can have an app that can find out everything I need to know. Just like stuff like that, saying that she can have her friends do it if she can't do it. I mean, and especially where it was just the littlest of tiniest of jabs. All I said was, aren't you being a little emotional? I said, you call me emotionally manipulative, but what are you? You know, because she was on there crying to Xylie, or crying to Zay, telling her she always believed in her and all that. And that's right before she had this freak out about how she was going to, like, destroy me. I mean, that can be interpreted a bad way. That's like when someone says, you know, what is it what those mobsters say? They're always like, go handle it for me. Like, it's implied. And y'all say that all my stuff is implied, but I implied that she could be, you know, and her trying to even threaten to destroy my credibility or destroy my
she did,
you know, image. But listen, even her threatening to do that over me just making a joke about how she was being emotionally manipulative right after saying I was. I just thought, you know, that is funny.
That's a joke? That was a joke
Mr.
that you said? Is that what you're saying?
Super chat of $10.
I'm just asking questions, dude. I'm just asking.
Yes. Dolls. Ammo is low. I only have so much HP left. Diamond armor about to crack. If I have to drag Glow and Peta away from the...
I think
From the what? From the what? From the what?
Enjoying this a little too much.
Okay, wait, I have to read the whole thing because it said from the and then it cut out. Diamond armor about to crack. If I have to, I'll drag Glow and Peta away from the trenches. Pie.
Okay. I'm like leaking.
This is how you
I'm
gotta
like
eat it,
Wicked Witch of the West leaking. Or melting.
Well, just...
Are you
God.
smashing the cake on your face now? Like,
She's
I'm gonna
applying
get
it like
that
the
at you
powder.
after this. I have to go to the 4th of July. Now I'm gonna look like a.
Girl, it's got some oils in it. I'm sure there's something that's nice for the skin. You
Yeah,
know?
Yeah,
oils,
oils
get trapped in your
to
pores.
You know what? You get trapped in your pores.
I'll get trapped in your pores, baby. Anyways,
Yes, let's
Oh
go.
my God, that was a good one.
Let's go.
There's not, unless you guys have something like specific. I don't know if there's much more.
I said I didn't watch this. I just know that was probably good as fuck because it's Xylie doing a freaking breakdown.
If anybody wants to say in like the comments anything that Xylie was popping off about that was super good,
This was
let me know and
supposed
I'll
to be
play
your.
it.
Oh, you're saying you didn't
Do
do
you
the
see
work
how low energy?
Dude,
that,
I
like,
fucking had to start this at 1 o'clock last night. It was hard.
You were upset about it. Why didn't you do it earlier?
I wasn't upset about it. I didn't even want to watch the damn thing. I knew it was going to be a nothing burger.
So let me understand that.
Keemstar and Rastoff wanted me to cover it. You were there.
Yeah, so
on there.
if that's how you feel, then say, hey, I watched it. It's a
Also,
nothing burger.
The fourth allegation. I didn't want to get in trouble. The fourth allegation was nuked from Discord, she claims. Then why the fuck bring it up? If you're never going to have the proof of this fourth allegation, then don't even say it. You're giving false. You're putting out there whatever you want because you say it got deleted. That's not receipts. I thought she only came with the receipts.
Wait, what? What got deleted?
She claims that the Discord got nuked and that my fourth allegation got lost. And she never even really said what the fuck the fourth allegation was.
I'm in the Discord main chat and somebody said we do have proof. He said it on the fucking cafe. If somebody can give me the screen, not the screenshot, the goddamn timestamp, then I'll play it. Or if anybody have seen the Xylie thing and
On
they
the
can
video?
explain it better, what?
Yeah, Beans, because, you know, attacking your co-host is a great look for you. You can't work with women, girl. You are incapable of having female co-hosts as your entire setup. That's why you did a little bit better with Ken, but you were kind of always miserable there too. Have you noticed how much you show up and you're not even smiling? Oh my God.
Sorry, I was confused.
That's right. I probably should just give a response to the whole video and not go point by point.
Exactly, that's the whole point of this.
Listen,
Oh,
she
no.
went over everything that's already been went over. And she even admitted, she's like, I'm going to keep on bringing up all the allegations every time you mess up. This is a game of chicken. I'm going to keep doing this until you get fired or quit. Like,
Okay,
okay.
there was a get better in there
She
too.
did not say that.
There's no way. And well, she said she wanted you to either change.
You think Xylie wants me to get better?
We all do.
I don't know. And I think it's ironic, guys. Whenever I first told... Y'all missed the context of when I even said that it made me feel weird that Xylie was going so hard about trying to, expose me or whatever you want to say. That time when I was on Milkers, all I said was the hosts have been pretty mean to me, especially Xylie. She got on one of the shows the other night and said this, and I gave what I remember the conversation being like. And even Keemstar at the time said that, you know, it seems reasonable for someone to interpret it that way. But Xylie couldn't just take that and go on with it. She wanted to keep railing me. And I wasn't even making accusations. I was talking to...
You accused her of doxing.
I never said doxing, and I never said... And I said it was really made me feel weird that she wanted to go so balls to the wall. Dude, if you want to take anything out of my words, that's on you. There's no way I can fucking prove that shit.
Keemstar said on live, he said, oh, so do you really think, were you thinking that...
Consider anything of my information. I really do.
Think that anything that she said that were you threatened and thought that she was really going to hurt you, and you said, or come after you in real life, and you said yes.
I don't know her, and especially her saying the shit about how...
Yeah, Glammy, you best shut the fuck up, because if she is successful in scaring Sweet Tea off the network, you will be her next target, because she's constantly coming after people who are perceived to get attention from Keemstar and who are complimented for their looks, because that's an unrelatable experience for Xylie. She is not good looking. She's old as fuck. She hides in the dark. The time that she was full body at Fat Camp, it was apparent that she's a wide back. So she's not as skinty as she'd like you to have her believe.
It was
she's gonna get her friends to help her find all this crap out about me.
What she did
I just told you I was still an intern.
What she did in that video is what she does. That's how she does shit. That's her job.
Me. This is how I am.
What? No, that's not what I'm saying. It's like when she says that she's got all the receipts, that's a commentary thing. That's her bringing all the receipts. That has nothing to do with real life.
Many receipts, especially.
Yeah, she also admitted that her commentary channel has not been successful. Glammy, you should probably watch it and realize that she stepped into it. That she had to admit some things that she's been puffing herself up about that have not been true.
Last night, it was okay. Then why don't you fucking tell me one of the best bangers she had on there? What did she say that was so good?
The video was awesome.
Okay, you're just brown nosing to the max.
Biden choked it
because I won't brown nose.
Biden choked it. Thank you. Oh my God. Let me thank the people that will subscribe and membership to the shit show. Biden choked it. Thank you so much for becoming a cash cow.
Desperate whore.
We also have. Careful with your screaming. It peaks your mic. Itchy genitals with the 5. She didn't say it because she knew she didn't have the receipts, dumb ass. Thank you so much,
She
Itchy
didn't say it though, dumb ass. She said there was a 4th allocation, but I just can't find it, so then don't bring it up. You know? That's spreading false information if nobody can ever prove this allegation. It is.
Yeah, and wasn't Billy just saying that he only lives in the present because people who watch these types of shows only have a memory that goes back 24 hours, right? Is that what you said, Billy? Well, then why do you keep dragging this bullshit back up over and over again when it's already been handled and discussed?
Okay, I'm gonna read through this and see what seems more interesting. Okay, calls her a crybaby, don't care. If you are in the DMs with Sweet Tea, delete them. Very true. If Xylie finds something on Sweet Tea YouTube channel, it's fair game. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about your YouTube channel part. That's not 18 minutes.
Oh, Xylie hated my YouTube channel. She wanted me fired for it and all sorts of shit, and it never happened. I love that.
But you said that's so uninteresting. Why
Wait. Honestly, I don't really give a fuck about that part. What I give a fuck about...
That's the main part I care about.
You know what? I don't give a fuck what you care about. Because what I care about is you saying that I was looking for your fucking information, bitch.
You said that you were fucking everything I've ever done and all that, and you did not make it clear that it was...
No, I didn't. I said I would get the receipts. And you know what? If I did find stuff that you did on the internet...
Yeah, because she gets the stuff on her with help.
Bitch. That's fair game. It's there on the internet. Like, there.
And I think that's a shitty thing to do, and then voice it.
That's what I mean.
Okay. All right, Xylie. So you want to explain why Nightmare made a public announcement about me on his show that I was saying things about his friends, hosts in the universe, that were mean. Oh, I'm so sorry, Xylie. Were they mean? Did they hurt your feels? Yeah? Right? And now I've been informed that I'm going to be included in some sort of anti-vax video as an example of somebody who got vaccinated and has had health problems since? Is this how you roll? Because why would I be getting picked up by a channel like that if not for the type of commentary I'm doing against you right now?
What you did you just say? It's a shitty thing to do to go on the internet and take what?
Mr. Boom Boom Pow, one super chat at $10. Mothman has been rizzed by Ultra. Now setting his eyes on the Windigoon for that Windusy.
No.
I've brought my fellow Discord troops to the medevac. I must reload and head back to save Dolls HQ from high.
Yes, sir. Save Dolls HQ and save them from the bomb of the pies or the pie bombs that is going in 3, 2, 1. I always get so scared to do it. Fuck. Hide me up. Hide me up. 1, 2, yeah. Okay. This is fun. This is fun because I'm just disassociating at this point.
One day we should act like we're wrestlers and come up with our like wrestling names and stuff.
Who are you, Pigtails?
Man, after she started that shit, that's a part of like the doll's lore, you know? We can make it interesting.
She was here for like 2 days. Sure.
Yeah, I wonder why she never freaking...
Yeah, she chased off Pigtails too. And she chased off Pupstar. And she's now trying to chase off Sweet Tea. And very soon she will try and chase off Glammy. She had Wonder Woman fired over the weekend as well. So, Beans, you have proven you cannot work with women. I think, 51 plus minutes of coverage of you cucking the content on something that Sweet Tea was instructed to do, rather than giving her a 15-minute segment to just fucking knock it out. Pretty sad. But you have your Music Monday. Come take my hand. You should know me. I've always been in your mind. You know I will be kind. I'll be guiding you. So, to those who watch this video, I appreciate you. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, share the video, comment on the video. And to Beans, fuck, and Glammy, fuck right the hell off. And Xylie, you can fuck right the hell off. Alright. Happy Monday, you guys.